In this video, we will be walking through the steps involved with doing a blocking buffer evaluation for In-Cell Westerns and ELISAs. Now, this video will apply to both workflows. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to open up a project here. And I'm going to open a experiment that has already been started. And but the process will be exactly the same as any of the other experiments, in where you bring in the you give it a name right here at the beginning, and then you import the images into the analysis. So then you click the next button right up here, and then this is where it gets really important that you set everything correctly from the outset. And in this particular experiment, we're evaluating 6 different blocking buffers and treating the wells with both positive and negative controls and background, and then setting grouping these together for the different blocking buffers that were used. Now, this is a very important part of the whole experimental process, and this is a rather complex process, so we are going to have another video dedicated just to creating templates and applying them to the analysis. So, but this has already been set, so I'm going to go ahead and click on Next. And then here is where you will set your grid on top of your wells, just like this. And you can zoom in and out if you want to using the scroll wheel. You can use these buttons right up here. You can click on the gear icon right here to adjust the display between the different wavelengths so that it looks the way it should for you. You can do all sorts of different things. You can make this black and white. You can go blue, red, green, pseudo color. You can turn the channels off and on from this point. You really have full control of what the image looks like on the screen. You also set the normalization channel. So in this experiment, that is the 700 channel that has been used for normalization. The 5% trim values, what that does is if by chance you have any saturations within this, it does account for that, so you're still able to use those wells for your analysis. Charting, this is also one of the more complex parts of the whole experimental process. So we are going to have, again, a separate video that is dedicated strictly for setting up the charts for your experiment. And then finally here at the end, we have the report. So we have what project it was in, the name of the experiment, the template that was used, all the channels that were used on here, and then all of the data are also included in their respective wavelengths. They're all included in here. And as you scroll down here towards the bottom, especially for the 800 channel, since that is our target channel, it does give you all the normalized values right here in this chart. And then it does give you the summary image here at the end. So then at this point, you can either create a PDF report of the experiment for printout or placing it into an electronic lab book. You can also export the experiment file. So if you want to have somebody else review it for you, you can do that as well. Thank you.